My love, you are going to write and self-publish your own ebook in the next 30 days without using Amazon KDP, so you do not have to give 50% of your royalties to a billion-dollar company. Let me show you how to do it step by step. So week number 1 for self-publishing an ebook in 30 days without using Amazon KDP is to set up your book foundations. It's to set up your book foundations. When we talk about foundations, we are talking about literally the foundation that your house stands on. For you to be able to make money with your book, you have to make sure you are writing a book that people actually want to buy. And we do this through market research. So week number 1, all I want you to do is focus on finding a book topic that people are actively buying so you know there's an audience to sell to and you don't have to rely on Amazon.com to sell your book for you. One of my favorite ways to do market research is on the #1 e-commerce platform in the United States, Amazon.com. So go over to the platform, change this to books, and then type in whatever your category is, whatever your niche is. So let's say that I write books for authors, which I do. How to write a book. I hit that. And then when it goes ahead and gives me the what the algorithm thinks I'm searching for, instead go over here, sort by, and you're going to do by bestsellers. This is what's going to tell you what is currently selling well. Stephen King, A Memoir of the Craft on Writing. This is actually a great book. Write Your Own Novel, 13 Steps for Kids to Turn Creative Writing into a Book. Good Writing, 36 Ways to Improve Your Sentences. So this is what's trending. I could write a book about a writing process, like studying a writing process of maybe I could do a compilation of multiple authors. I could write a book, How to Write a Novel, which I would love to do. I could write a book, 30 Ways to Improve Your Writing. I could write a book about writing tools. These are all different things that you know are selling right now. So choose your topic based off of what is currently working. Do not guess. Week number 2 for self-publishing your book in 30 days without using Amazon.com is writing your book manuscript. Writing your book manuscript. Here, you are going to actually write out your solution to the problem that you found that people are already trying to buy solutions to in step 1. When you are writing your book as a solution to a problem, it makes writing so much faster because you don't have to guess at what goes in the book. When you are writing to solve a problem, all you have to do is write to solve the problem. It's how I get my books done so quickly. I never guess at what goes into my books. I know that, let's say, for example, I'm writing a book to help you start a podcast as an author. I know to start a podcast, find your trending keyword on Spotify, go ahead and write your scripts in a way that pre-sells your book, then go ahead and record your scripts using Spotify. You can just record right on Spotify now. Then you're gonna edit, upload, create your artwork, and then you publish. So even though I could talk so much stuff about other things that I've learned about marketing and social media, podcasts that I love, different formats, all I need to do to talk about in that book is how to solve that problem. So write your book as a solution to that problem. I want to show you a tool that I use to help myself write. And it is Google Calendar. And what you want to do is just time block when you're going to actually work on your book. Don't put it on a to-do list. You'll never get it done that way. You got to actually time block it. So I'm going to go to the day. And basically what you do is you go through and you schedule out when you're going to write that is uninterrupted time. I know that during the day, well, my son wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so this doesn't really matter. But I know that during the day, there's a lot of meetings, we have a lot of appointments, things going on. I know in the morning time, my son wakes up usually around 3 a.m. to maybe 7 a.m., 8 a.m. He's pretty wide awake. And I go to bed at 7 o'clock p.m., well, 7:30 p.m. So if I'm going to have really, really uninterrupted writing time, then I need to time block out some time during the day when I know no one's going to interrupt me. And most likely it's going to be these hours. So I'll put that in and I'll put writing block. And now when I'm writing, so I'll do the same thing here. Let's say I want to write 3 days in a row. I typically don't like to do writing blocks longer than 3 hours. If you can write for longer than 3 hours, kudos to you. Usually I start to get a little tired after 3 hours of creativity. So I like to just stick to 3 hours or less. I know this is only 2 hours, but it is what it is, our schedule right now. And here's what I do. Once I have my time blocks up, each day I'll go in and write what I'm supposed to write for that time block. So for example, if I'm working on, well, right now I am working on a novel called Legend. And I know that I'm currently working on the prologue. So I'll just type that in, prologue. Hit save. And then that means on Friday, I should be writing chapter 1. And then on Saturday, I should be writing chapter 2. What I like about making it digital is that if you have to change things around, you absolutely can. But every single day when I sit down to work on my time block, I don't guess what I'm going to write. I just open my calendar, open it up, and take a look. Okay, today I'm writing the prologue. Cool. And then, okay, it's the 21st. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh my goodness, I'm bleary eyed, but I get my coffee, I click. Okay, today I'm writing chapter 1. Never guess. Never guess. This is what's going to make it so much easier for you to get your book done. Now, if you don't know how to write a book at all, you've never written a book, you don't know how to outline a book, you don't know how to do your market research for the book, you don't know what to put into the book, what goes into each chapter, how to do your call to actions, all that good stuff. I wrote a book teaching you how to do it. It's called How to Write Your Book and Make Passive Income Online as a Faith-Based Author. And in this book, I literally teach you step by step how to share your testimony, write your book manuscript, make it available for sale, monetize it, promote to book readers, and so much more. I give you my actual framework for writing a book, which is picking your topic, writing your outline, and then writing your manuscript using my Write It Fast system. And I take you through all of that step by step. And you also get some really cool bonuses as well. So if you are ready to write your book using a proven formula, go ahead and go to purposelegend.com and grab your book so you can start writing it today. Step number 3, to write your book in the next 30 days without using Amazon.com, format your book for a PDF file. Format your book for a PDF file. This part is the part I'm so excited about because you do not need to sell your books on Amazon.com to deliver a Kindle format for your readers. Did you know that Kindle uses .epub files? That's what they use, EPUB files, in order to put a formatted book on somebody's Kindle reader. So you can create your own EPUB files and deliver them to your customer that your customer can then open up on their Kindle reader. So let me show you how to do this. So a couple videos ago, I showed you how to format your book using Google Docs. So in this video, I wanted to show you how to format your book using Apple Pages. Those of you guys who have a Mac computer, oh my gosh, I have been loving Apple Pages. I love me a good Google Doc as well. I like it. But Apple Pages has been so much fun to use. I can do my drop caps so easily. I can format how I like. I can put in my spacing. Yeah, I've been using this for so many of my books. So this is one of my newer books, Business Plans for Faith-Based Authors. And it's basically the problem that I solve is teaching an author how to create a business plan to be profitable with just one page rather than like a 30-page business plan that doesn't do anything. I teach you how to create a one-page business plan that shows you how to be profitable. And so in this book, it's only about 30,000 words. I only wrote to solve the problem. That was it. And I formatted it right here in Apple Pages, right here. Everything was just right here. And what's really cool is that Apple Pages, so I inserted somebody had asked how to insert the image on your EPUB file. You just literally grab the image and drag it down onto the front page, and then you size it around. Like if you can see here, I just sized it to fit. So once you have everything on here, let me show you how easy it is to make an EPUB file. File, export to, EPUB. That's it. That's it. So use the first page as the book cover image. I'm going to do that, but you can also choose an image as well if you wanted to. But I'm going to use the first page. I'm going to do reflowable. And you just click save. That's it. That's how you make an EPUB file. At the same time, I want to always have a PDF as well, just in case somebody doesn't want to read it on their Kindle. So then right in Pages, you do File, Export to, PDF, and now you have a PDF file. And that's it. That's how you create these files so that you can go ahead and self-publish. It is that simple. Apple Pages, it comes included with the Apple computer. If you don't have an Apple computer, let me actually check to see if they have a website. So Apple Pages is a free word processing and page layout app made by Apple for Mac, iPhone, iPad, and web browsers via iCloud. That is awesome. So let me know if you guys would like a full tutorial on how to format your book using Apple Pages. I did not know they had a desktop version. This is awesome. Amazing, amazing. Let me know if you'd like to see that. Then finally, week number 4 for self-publishing your book in the next 30 days without using Amazon KDP is to list your book for sale on your own website and start marketing. List your book for sale on your own website and start marketing.
this, my love. Ooh, because we have AI, it is now so quick to build a website to sell your ebook. Back in the day, website builders were not easy. You had to know HTML and JavaScript and CSS, and it was difficult. I actually had to hire a couple of people for my first websites. But now, praise God, we live in the age of AI. So just use AI to do all the heavy lifting for you. You're going to use AI to list your book for sale. And keep in mind that whichever website hosting platform you choose, make sure they can deliver your digital ebook file to your customer as soon as they purchase. This is usually an e-commerce hosting platform, and not every website host is an e-commerce platform, so do your research. The one I'm going to show you obviously is an e-commerce platform and will automatically deliver that digital book file to your customer, but just whichever you choose, make sure it can do these things.
So I'm going to show you how to very quickly build your website with the power of AI. And we're going to use one of my favorite tools, Hostiner.com. Hostiner is an incredible website builder where you can use the power of AI to get your website built quickly. Go to hostiner.com/godlywoodgirl. Scroll down, and I recommend the unlimited plan because you get unlimited websites, you get 500 credits for AI agents, and so many great resources. So just click choose plan. Any period you choose over 12 months includes the .shop domain, which is really cool because if you tell somebody, hey, go to godlywoodgirl.shop, you're letting somebody know that they're going to your bookstore. And so consider using that domain. And then over here it says have a coupon code. Type in coupon code godlywoodgirl and hit apply, and you'll get 10% off your entire hosting plan. Once you go ahead and fill out all your information, you'll end up on your building page. So you have two options. You can do the manual builder, which is what I like, or you can use the AI agent where you build using vibe coding. So you just need to use credits for that. Choose whichever one you'd like. I'm going to go with the manual one. You guys know I love to build me a good website. And then it's going to say, so what do you want to build, Stephanie? So I'm going to say, I sell an ebook that teaches authors how to create a one-page business plan to help them be profitable. And that's it. That's all you got to write. Just tell it what you write, what you sell, and then go ahead and click the upward arrow. And you're going to see how quickly AI is going to build your website for you. And look at that. How gorgeous is this? Just like that, we have a website. Author Economics is a great logo, by the way. Thank you. You can edit the idea here or you can click continue. I love this. And something about Hostiner that is so unique is that Hostiner is what you see is what you get. So you click and you edit, you click and you edit, you click and you edit. So I can, for example, if I want to change this logo, just click it, could change it to text. But I love this logo, I'm keeping it. So for the first thing I'm going to do is add my book. So on the left here where it says the store, click that. And I'm going to click add a product. I am selling a digital ebook file, so I'm going to click digital products. Hostiner has an incredible product description AI tool. It'll literally write your product description based off of your front page. So go ahead and upload the first page of your book. And you see this? It literally writes it. I love that. It's for us. 1998 is just fine. And right here where it says digital product, here is where I'm going to upload both the EPUB file and the PDF file. You want to give your customer both. So if they have a Kindle, they can open the EPUB. If they don't have a Kindle, they can read it via PDF. Then I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to turn off show related products and I'm going to click save. And here is our book. So for this one, I'm going to click this and delete this because this was just Hostiner creating a placeholder for me. So I'll just delete that one so that I only have my book. But if you have other books, go ahead and upload as many as you'd like. I'm going to click out. And then now that we're back here, this product I need to change. So I'll click it, click change products, and I'm going to change it to business plan for authors. Isn't that gorgeous? Now for layout, I'm going to do original ratio so it fits. And I love when it's left aligned, personal preference. And let's see, what else do we want to change? This is so cute. And that's pretty much it. That's all I really needed to change. So I just need to link these buttons here. So I'm going to click this one, click edit button, and I'm going to select page and I'll select my book. This one's already there. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is another call to action. Click the button, change this to page, and link your book. I don't really need this download, so I'm just going to click this section and click delete. That's how easy it is to delete sections, by the way. And then let's go over here where it says reviews. I don't have reviews yet, so I'm just going to get rid of this page. So on the left here, click pages. You can add pages here, or you can delete them or archive them. So I'm just going to delete this one. And then the contact page, I will leave here because I want to always be building my email list. One page I might add is just a shop page. So on the left, I'll hit pages, add page. I'm going to select online store, and you can select any of these options. They have a lot of different options that you can select. I'm going to just do single product since I only have the one right now. Isn't that nice? I'm just going to change the product and change that to business plan for authors. Beautiful. And now here it is. I just have to change this. It says single product. So click these three buttons, rename, and change that to shop. Save. Okay. And that's it. That's it. Go ahead and save and preview. Take a look at your website. Gorgeous. And just like that, we have a website where our ebook is available for sale. And as soon as somebody purchases, they will receive the EPUB file and they'll receive the PDF file that they can go ahead and read on both their Kindle device and without it. So you are able to sell your ebooks directly to your customers without using Amazon KDP, so you do not have to give Amazon 50% of your royalties. So to get started with Hostinger, go to hostinger.com/godthewoodgirl. Use discount code godthewoodgirl at checkout to get 10% off your entire hosting plan.
Now, of course, these steps only work if you've actually written a book. So if you still have not written and self-published your own book, come join me in the God the Wood Girl Faith-Based Author School. I literally show you how to write and self-publish your own book step by step. Let me give you a little sneak peek. Hey, it's your girl, Steph Rodness, and if you've been struggling to move forward on your journey as a faith-based author, I've created a brand new community called the God the Wood Girl Faith-Based Author School, just for women like you who want to move forward in your purpose as a woman of Christ, writing books. The school includes the Author Toolkit, which has 10 tutorials for 10 different types of Christian books you can write, including nonfiction books, daily devotionals, prayer journals, ebooks. There's a lot in there. You'll get access to the God the Wood Girl Book Funnel Toolkit, which shows you how to take your book, bundle it up, and put it into a sales funnel, including a lead magnet funnel, a tripwire funnel, and my very favorite, a webinar funnel. You'll get access to the book promotion toolkit, which shows you how to create a marketing plan to promote your funnel, because in order for people to buy our books, right, we have to tell them about it. And that's what the marketing toolkit shows you how to do. Plus, you'll get access to a community of other women who are writing faith-based books just like you are. Sis, you do not have to do this alone. Come join the brand new God the Wood Girl Faith-Based Author School so you can get the tutorials you need, you can get the community you need, and most importantly, you can get the network that you need to step into your purpose as a faith-based author. I can't wait to see you there. Visit christianauthorschool.com to fill out the application form and apply today. Don't forget to join my free 3-day Start Your Book Business Challenge, where I'll show you how to build your own email list as an author so you never have to rely on Amazon to market your books again. Go to christianbusinesstoolkit.com, and don't forget to watch this video for even more resources to help you step into your purpose as an indie author. I can't wait to see you there.